part of dedication from the book Follow the Angel, Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. Bhakti under the higher agent only is a headline. Srila Dev dwells about his past. When I joined the mission, I wanted to read the books of the mission, including Bhagavatam, but I did not find any encouragement from the authority. The real thing, the real requirement is to us to use our energy for the service of the Lord. By that process, only may we go up, not by satisfying our intellectual necessities. Jnana Shunya Bhakti. An illiterate man may achieve a higher position in the realm of devotion than a literate man. Can you understand? Can you follow this? Yeah. It is not those who have perfect knowledge that they are qualified. An illiterate man may achieve a higher position in the realm of devotion than a literate man. It is something what goes much more deep, bhakti, and the attainment of supreme plane, the supreme Lord's lotus feet. By the command of the Lord's agent, we may engage in literary culture, even as Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa and Sanatana Goswami. Of course, they had acquired their knowledge to utilize it in the service of the Sampradaya, the disciple succession, the Gaudiya disciple succession. He also asked Raghunath Bhatta to hear the Bhagavatam from one who knew its real purport. So not just for repeating the words in an expert way, but who knew what is the real purport of the Bhagavatam. And this is still, it is a secret for us, for those who think external qualities, mundane qualities, qualifies us to enter the transcendental plane, the spiritual world. So that's because we should hear the Bhagavatam from one who knew its real purport. By the comment, Jiva Goswami was the only exception. Mahaprabhu asked him to study independently before he joined the Vrindavan party. He left his home and went to Benares, the center of all sorts of learning at that time. He studied different Shastra and and then joined the others in Vrindavan. There, under the direction of Rupa and Sanatan, he utilized his previously acquired knowledge in the service of the Sampradaya. When we get inspiration from above to study, that study is not that you have to learn to repeat it without understanding the purpose. It is the study that study himself is devotion. Even we may not understand, but we should take it as devotional service. We follow the order of our authority. Otherwise, a whim to study, to acquire scholarship, may not be bhakti proper. Not Shuddha Bhakti, Shuddha pure Bhakti. So the higher agent, the Vaishnava, must utilize my energy. This energy must be spent to satisfy the higher world. Then it will be bhakti. It will be devotion. So we may read Bhagavatam, we may study whole life perhaps. But if it is not satisfying, if you are not doing it as a service to the Lord, we will not attain the transcendental plane. By mental imagination may bring sukriti, but it won't be Shuddha Bhakti. If I have a mind to help the Sampradaya in a scholarly way, Sukriti means pious activities. I will become again in next life, get the opportunity to live in the mode of goodness and can study. But it is not Shuddha Bhakti, pure Bhakti. If it's not helping the mind and the Sampradaya in a scholarly way. At my own risk, I must go on with my study. It is accepted that when one is connected with a higher agent, empirical attempt with some sort of good imagination. But this is not pure bhakti, pure devotion. Pure devotion is to carry out the orders descending from above, from the higher agent. The ways are coming, catch them and then act accordingly. Our good brother Nishkan Sanyal said that when we are requested by a Vaishnava to write or read any book, then that constitutes devotion. But when of our own accord we read any devotional book, that won't give us devotion. Can you follow this? By our choose what we like to do in our Krishna consciousness, that will not give us devotion. If we get the order from a higher authority, from the pure devotee, then that will give us real devotion. It will be, because we do it not out of I want to do, I do it out because my Guru wants me to do this. This is seva. I may like it or I may not like it, but I follow. This is devotion. And in this way, our devotion, our bhakti is growing. Otherwise, that will be karma or jnana. To surrender unconditionally to the instruction coming down to us, that is bhakti. All else is imitation. We find this warning everywhere. This we should understand. Even reading the scripture is not devotion, unless done on the order of the Vaishnava. So independent reading is only knowledge seeking. By following the Vaishnava, our bond with the Lord is guaranteed. Sadhu Sangye Krishna Nam. In the company of devotees chanting the name or whatever service we render is guaranteed to reach him. And what is the guarantee for that? The reply will be, his agent is saying so, and I am therefore engaged. I am not my master, I am his servant. Such consciousness must be genuine as far as possible. Success depends on this principle. So this we have to understand. When I choose what I want to do as devotional service, then the fruit will not come. I will not cannot satisfy the Lord. I cannot advance. It is karma. It is because I want to do like this. And it will not give the fruit. So I must think I am his servant. Such consciousness must be genuine as far as possible. Success depends on this principle. If we are appointed to preach, to do relief work here, we will execute their duty solely under the appointment of and in the interest of that higher plane, without any vanity. This is devotional service. This authority tells we should preach, we should do this. Whatever he may say, and we do it, then it will be service. We should think I must put myself wholly at the disposal of the higher plane. I shall not be eager to become an acharya, a spiritual master. Otherwise, there's the danger of committing nama parad, offense against the Lord's name. The sloka asatadha ne vimukhehi ashrinvati yastrupatesha shiva tama paparada nama parada. It is an offense to give the holy name to the faithless. It betrays the motivation to gain a position in a higher sphere. This is a type of mundane attachment. A spiritual comrade as is the habit of caste Goswamis and other spurious lines. Rather, the healthy attitude should be, if I am appointed from above, then I shall serve as appointed, and that too only for the interest of those who have appointed me. I am entering that rank solely for the interest of that higher land. That is the pure and perfect approach. So when the authority says, a bona fide sadhu, guru, what I supposed to do, he gives me a service, whatever it may be. And I do it for the interest of that higher land, to satisfy the interest of the Lord and Guru or pure sadhu. That is the pure and perfect approach. Otherwise, there will be no result if I do just those things what I like to do. There's no benefit, nothing. No, it is just material life. Srila Swami, the renowned commentator of Srimad Bhagavatam, has stated, Sajapitaiva Satya Dikriyata Natu Kritas Satipaschat Arbhatyata. Devotional service must be first offered to the Lord, then performed. This is an important point. When I start to do seva, I got an order from them. Then first we should offer to the Lord. I am doing this now for you, to please you, my Lord. Not performed and offered afterwards. We should not do the service and then when it's finished, I offer it afterwards. This is not suggested. This is not the order. In the case of cooking, working in the kitchen, so I enjoy everything because I'm not doing it from the beginning to please the Lord. So, and afterwards, everything I will offer when everything is done according to my taste or my interest in the Lord. This is not authorized. This is not the way. So we should already be committed when we come to serve. We should not collect capital and later try to utilize it in the service of the Lord. The commitment is to Him, to Krishna. So we have come to know about Him for Him, not for our sake or for anyone else. We preach only because of the instruction from above. Only if we receive an instruction from that higher Gaudiya, go and preach. Shall we do so? Only then will our preaching be service, and never if it is done for name, fame. Nowadays it's like this, you know. If a bona fide guru is not ordering them, then we look to other, whoever it may be, and suggest them they should give me, I want to preach, so authorize it. This has to come from above, not, Guru will not engage you if he sees that you are if it is done for name and fame or other material reasons, it is not authorized. So we must have engagement from the higher office, and only on their behalf we shall preach. Then it will be genuine preaching. Otherwise it will be trading. Nasa Pritya Savai Vanik. Prahlad Maharaj has warned us against this trading mentality in the name of spiritual truth. Devotion is a separate and distinct plane, where we live only for the sender. We aspire to live and move only as agents of the sender, and never disconnect from the sender. This is Krishna consciousness. Reality is for itself, and we must strictly abide by this rule. He is for himself, everything is for him, we are for him. Whatever we do must also be for him. We must strictly adhere to this conception. Always examine whether what we are doing is for him or for any other part, however important we may think it to be. This is not for beginners, what we are hearing here. Many will be disturbed and many cannot hear, because it is completely against our imagination what is Bhakti. Is there any question or any comments on this?
Everyone generally has some motivation and has some idea what is spiritual life and everything. But if we don't hear like what is really, very easily we are in the trap of our ego or opinion or
Yes,
motivation.
it is not. It's a far way to go. It's not far, it's very close also. But we are living in a world where everything is meant for my enjoyment. Even I want to become a devotee. It is in the interest, then I will be, and I will enjoy, and I will become happy. It is always this mentality there. It is so deep in us. I am enjoy. Everything is meant for me. You look in this material world. It's completely opposite. Everybody runs like a madman for enjoyment, and what he's getting? Look, the situation in this world. Everything. He is not the enjoyer. We are not the enjoyer. Our enjoyment is when Krishna is enjoying. When Guru, Sadhu, and Krishna is satisfied. This is our satisfaction. And but the most advanced devotees in Goloka and the spiritual world, they are against this enjoyment when they get ecstasy by pleasing Krishna. And Krishna himself asks, you, whatever you want, I will fulfill all your desires. Whatever you want, you can get. They say, I don't want anything. I just want to satisfied, that you are satisfied. What is this? What is mentality? We cannot understand in this world, because we have not realized, not understood what is the reality, where we are coming from. Everything is meant for his enjoyment. This consciousness has to be growing us, otherwise we are sinful, we are rascals. We are using Krishna for our enjoyment. And this will be painful for us. We will not become happy. Opposite, we will be put in illusion. And Maya will grasp us.
But really this fact, and it is not there in front of us one senior Vaishnava and Gurudev and Guru Varga, how he can offer our service to Lord? It is impossible.
Fine. In the world where we are living, everything is possible. I can choose everyone has his ideal, Ideal means more or less teacher or example. I want to attain this. But the reason why I want to follow this is always this point. What point? It is, I want it because I want to become like him, I want to enjoy, I want to be the enjoyer. But we are not meant for this. That's because it is very difficult to attain bhakti, real devotion. Very difficult to accept. You can forget all these devotees who are coming and just want to enjoy. They are just a step. For them, this is just a temporary situation, and then they dive into the tamaguna again. Real devotion, we must get a taste. We must get some mercy. And we must understand the basis of this. It is the object, the supreme, who has to be satisfied. Not myself, not me. What can I? As soon as I think I do it for my satisfaction, yeah, I must understand material world has taken over. I am under the control of the material world, Maya. So who is able to accept this? Very rare. Very rare. Can you imagine such persons like Gurudev or Srila Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, coming and speaking to us really lowest of the lowest, and giving the chance but we are not able to take the helping hand. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Chaitanya Nitai. Chaitanya Nitai, Nitai, Nitai. Anything more to say? Anything clear? Time, huh? For this kitchen, everything is a new world. Yes, not yet. And that the secret of the real thing. But it is very nice. And then it is so. May the Lord bless him. Let's see what will happen. Now you're very nicely engaged in the service of the Lord. Yeah, try. You can at once very fast if you're sincere. Okay. If there's no question or comments, yes. Finished. We can finish with see our Puchari. Sila Param Pujapad, Sila Nitya Lila Bhavistam Vishnupara Paramahamsa Dhyacharya Stota Sasi Srimad Bhakti Rakshakshadadev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Sila Gurudev Nitya Lila Bhavistam Vishnupara Paramahamsa Dhyacharya Stota Sasi Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Gaura Pramanande Manchakalpa Kadivya Vaishnavya Namo